What is going on, guys? This is Knasty 3090 here. Welcome back to another MLB 19 The Show video. We are starting a new franchise, a new Draft of Glory franchise. You guys loved the last one. You guys want me to bring it back, and here I am. I decided to go with the Seattle Mariners as the team. Now, if you missed the first one, the first series, and you want to know what this is all about, basically we can only build this team from players we draft. No trades, no free agency, players we only drafted. Now, to kind of make it fair, I've gutted this roster. We have one guy who's a 60, but he's really, I don't even think he's a 60. He is a 60. I'm going to release him. I don't want anyone of 60 or higher. No B potentials, C's or worse. Just like my college scorecard, C's or worse. So, those are all done. Basically, I want us to be terrible for the first couple years, which is going to happen. And we have to draft and develop every single player. When we did it with the Royals, we won like 4 or 5 championships by the end of it. Pretty impressive. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of money right now because this team is literally a bunch of nobodies. And, yeah, I have, like, nothing on the team. So let's go to the regular season now. If you guys do enjoy this, do me a solid. Drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new so I know, you know when I go live with a new one in this series. So let me just get some sponsorship just in case we need money in the future. I've already done our scouts, and our team's terrible, which is good. So the first couple years, this episode is going to be several years, because the first couple years are pretty much just building the team. Now, if you guys want to know what my settings are, here's a quick little thing that I do. So, for mode-specific options, everything is manual. Scouting, I put automatic. You're like, really? Scouting is automatic when you have to use everything that you draft? Yes. If you guys have seen me, I usually do pretty well with the drafts. Just from having them scouts, just so time consuming, and then we will look and pick the right players. Injuries are on in this franchise, but we only have MLB only for injury. So yeah, I'll meet you guys at the draft and see where we are then, and see how we do in the draft, and hopefully we get some good players. All right, so we are at the draft. We're 9-55. I'm hoping to be the worst team in baseball for this. I mean, I don't see how any team will be worse than us. No one's even close. Now, I always get this in the comments. You guys ask, where do you, can you save this roster? I don't, because one, I do it in the franchise, and two, you may want to do a different team. But the quickest way to make this roster, if you want to just have like a 60 or over all worse. Now, some of these guys' overalls are up because of probably they're happy. I'm not really happy, they're just performing well. But the biggest thing is just go to the trades, and then just go through every single player, and then just go to the bottom of the other teams, and then just trade them. It's super easy to do. So yeah, it takes me maybe 5 to 10 minutes to set it up. So we are at the draft now. Cool thing about this, like obviously we do have to draft kind of off need, but right now we are so bad, like we're gonna have to just take best player available. Obviously, now we have the 19th pick in round 1. Round 2, we have the 17th pick. No extra picks, so we're probably not gonna have a great pick this draft, but in the future, like when we get further on in this series, we will have to start drafting based off need. Like, for instance, I remember in our old one, we needed left-handed relievers. So I had to start finding left-handed relievers. Now, there are 2 blue chips available, so we're going to take one of these. Now, there's a Sergio Samuel, good speed, solid fielding, above-average contact, nothing crazy, but it does play outfield, and Dave Purvis, a good bat, average injury risk. They're both average injury risk. Samuel can at least run. Well, Purvis has a little bit better bat. Good discipline. Fielding. I'm going to take Samuel slightly better. 1, he's a year younger. 2, the speed should play. Fielding is 65. And the bat, Purvis has 65 contact, and he has 60. So I'm going to take Samuel. We'll see what Purvis ends up being. Tampa took him. So hopefully we took the right guy. And yeah, it's important for us to, you have to do it on every single draft. So let's see what else is available. There's a starter here, Omar Zarate. He looks pretty promising. Good walks per 9. We got a catcher who's a project, Leo Jimenez. Maybe a good arm, solid fielder. Portillo, could go for some hot dogs now. Looks like a good pitcher. What else is available? Another starter, Gindel. He looks really good. There's some good starters. And then a closer, Jerome Deaton. So I might take the catcher, because there's starters available. I'm going to do that. I don't know if I think one of those starters will be available in our next pick. However, I don't think that catcher would have been available. So I want the catcher. And let's see. And yeah, here you go. Zarate's still available, so I'm going to take him. So we got one of those guys. That was kind of my mindset. All of them I liked. And I liked the catcher as well, but we got both. There is... Glendel's still available. I'll take him. So hopefully we have a good starting draft for us. Like I said, next draft we'll have the number 1 pick, which you guys will see in this video. Here's a third baseman. Wow. Now, it's a shot in the dark. What I say about that is we have no accuracy, but we do pretty well in these shots in the dark. I'm going to take him because I think even if he doesn't have great potential, there are some skills there, and we will need a third baseman. We need everything. We literally have no one. So in this last pick, again, I'll just take another shot in the dark. There's a reliever, a righty, and just a reliever in the right fielder. The right fielder has a little bit of pop. Already has solid fielding. And the thing is, some of these guys will just be on our team next year. So let's see how we did in the draft. I don't care about injuries. Right now, at least. And let's see. Okay, not too bad. So Samuel has 92 potential. The speed is legit. Same with the stealing and the base running aggressiveness. All those are 80 or higher. The durability is good. The bat's not ready yet. The fielding is not bad for where he's at. So that's a promising young guy. Jimenez has 88 potential. As you see, the arm is good. The fielding is not terrible for only being 18 years old. But we'll let him stay in the minors and develop. Zarate has 79 potential, 62 overall. I mean, he would be one of our best pitchers right now. Good walks per 9, and he's a lefty. Gendel has 82 potential. That's not bad, 64 overall. Again, he's probably more of a reliever with only 61 stamina, but still, we need those. Peralta, unfortunately, has 72 potential. However, the bat's not bad. Next year, he would probably be our best third baseman. And the last pick we had, Ken Hernandez, 83 potential. Great fielding already, 76. Power versus left isn't bad. Some solid speed. Yeah, I'll take... That's a good 6th-round pick now. What was the guy that we passed on? Where was he? I already forgot the team that drafted him. I just don't hope it's something crazy high. But we'll find it in a second. I already forgot what team drafted him. Purvis. Oh my god. 97 potential. Mother effer. Alright. Well, yeah, I will see you guys, I guess, in the next draft. There's nothing really else to do right now. Alright, so year 2 we have started, and as you can see, Gendel's our ace. So I called him up in Zarate, our draft picks from last year, 18 years old and 22. There are number 1 and 2 starters, technically, yes. I also called up Peralta, the third baseman we drafted, and Ken Hernandez. I'm going to have Hernandez bat second. I had the top 2 guys bat 1, 2. And the rest of the guys are in the minors. So, there was the catcher. Jimenez, he's going to start the year in A-ball. There was the left fielder, Samuel, who's going to start the year in A-ball as well. And I think that was it. And the cool thing is, you guys didn't know, you go to roster history, you can see how you got all these players. So, Hernandez was a 6th-round pick. He's not in the majors. Peralta's a 5th-round pick, now in the majors. We have a 4th-round pick in Glendale in the majors. A 3rd-round pick, Zarate, in the majors. A 1st-round pick, Samuel, in A-ball. Same with Jimenez. So the top 2 picks were kind of more projects, so they're going to start the year in the minors. But the rest of the guys are in the majors. Let's make sure if we can upgrade our scouts. We cannot. So I will see you guys at the draft. We're going to have the number 1 pick. Hope we can hit a home run. Alright, so we're at the draft. We're 10-49 now. In case you guys were wondering, last year we won 19 games. So I think we'll be better this year. Let's see how the young guys are playing. Peralta's hitting 253. That's not terrible. No home runs. 14 stolen bases. Hasn't been caught yet. Or he has been caught once. His WAR is negative 0.5. Hernandez is only hitting 201, but he does have 7 home runs. His WAR is negative 0.09, but still, hey, they're playing. Let's take a look at the pitchers. Gendel has a 6.91 ERA, and Zarate has a 4.34. All right. The rest of the rotation's terrible. If we take a look in the minors at the guys in A-ball, Jimenez is slightly improving, and in left, Samuel is slightly improving as well, but not a whole lot. Now, we are at the draft. Let's take a look at what's let's see what is available. Several blue chippers. There's a couple projects. This shortstop could be ready in like 2 years. Average injury risk, good contact, pretty good fielding, discipline, not much power, but not a bad player. Alberto Lopez. More projects. A closer and another. Jeez, this isn't the strongest draft. There's a first baseman who's a project. I'll probably go with the shortstop, though. It's not the strongest. I mean, he can hit. He won't hit for power. Good vision, good discipline, good fielding, great stealing. I'll probably go with the shortstop, but this doesn't look like the craziest draft. But we'll take him. And, yeah. Are we going to have any extra picks? Round 2, the first pick. No extra picks, so that's kind of lame. All right, so let's just go to shortstops. And we'll see after the draft if we took the right guy. Ono was number 2 pick to Detroit. One of those projects, but I'd rather get a guy close to the majors. Now, round 2, let's see. There's a reliever, a starter, and Robert Gilmore. Just looking at his per nines. Michael Vasquez, another starter. Not bad. A third baseman who's pretty well scouted. Low injury risk. Could be a really good fielder with pop. We already have a third baseman, but, I mean, we'll figure that stuff out. Another third baseman is a project. Don't love him as much. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I'm going to... this early, do I want to take a duplicate position? Those look good. I don't know if he has any secondary positions. It says none, but that's just a glitch. It will show up at the beginning of next year. We could take a guy like... This guy here, the second baseman, is not going to have the highest potential, but he can help right away, and he's pretty well scouted. I'm actually going to take the second baseman, Higgins. And I'll see if that third baseman's available. Oop, did he get taken? No, that's not him. That guy, not the highest potential, but wow. Oh, shoot. Did he just get taken here? Nope. I think he's still available. If he is, I'll definitely take him here. Was this the one? No, that wasn't the one. Redding was the one. I'll take him. So now I'll take him. And yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll see the best player who was available. Our best player who comes out of those couple third basemen. We could take some shots in the dark. Or we could take a 75 potential, but they're projects. I'm going to take shots in the dark. A catcher. I doubt he's this good. Low injury risk, though, but I'm going to take him. And I know we drafted a catcher last year, but he's so far away. I mean, get those options. And, yeah, let's see. Probably try to get some more starters or relievers. Find ones that have good walks and hits per 9. He doesn't, and that aren't projects. He looks good. Andres Cabrera. I'm trying to do a little Spanish little extra to it. Let's see. Round 6. The second baseman's available. I'm going to take another starter. Cervantes. We'll take him. Good walks per 9 potentially. And that's going to be our draft. Kind of was hoping we got more extra picks, but it is what it is. So let's see how we did. Not that good. I mean, Lopez has 94 potential. He does look really good. 94 potential, 64 overall. Let's see. Higgins only has 76 potential, but he's a 73 overall, and he can play next year. Like, he's good enough to play next year. Good speed, stealing, base running aggressiveness. Fielding's not bad. We'll use him. Redding only has 79 potential. I'm glad I did not take him that second pick. Right, that catcher shot in the dark. Unfortunately, I mean, he's a 62 overall. That's a nice thing that he can play like right away. I guess that's not the worst thing. Cabrera only has 72 potential, and he's a 56 overall. Our last pick, though, does have 86 potential. Really good walks per 9. Cervantes does look promising. Now, did we pass on any great players with that number 1 pick? Could have just been a weak draft. So far, I haven't seen a crazy high potential. So, I mean, it could have just been a bad year to be the number 1 pick. And it looks like that's the case. That was the number 2 pick. All right. That was the guy we should have taken. 98, I don't know. 98 potential, but I really don't love him. Yeah, I don't love him. 98 potential is nice. But this is a third baseman they took. Actually, that's a good player. Even though he only has a 74 potential, that guy looks pretty good, Bobby Foote. Anyway, we can't take him. But, I mean, maybe you say we take that other guy, but I'd rather have this shortstop at 94 potential. So I think we took the right guy. I guess we can see... Let's go to the All-Star break. Oh, my God. And then... literally, there's like 4 guys on our team who I care about, and one of them who just got injured. Probably having the best year for us. I want to see who makes the All-Star team for us, because someone has to. And I want to see if it's one of our young guys. And then we'll finish off the year, and we'll do one more draft in this video. I think that would be fair. We'll have 2 number 1 picks at it. A crack at a 99 potential would be nice. But I would like to see Who is our token all-star? I thought it was going to be Zarate, but he got hurt. Oop, can't do trades. Get out of here. Is he still hurt? He had a 4.22 ERA. That's pretty darn good. But let's see who made it. All-star voting. Probably just a reliever who's just playing way above. There we go. Yeah, this random dude. Dan Runtzler has a 2.67 ERA. Actually, it's a good year for a lefty reliever. Adley Rutschman's already in the majors in this franchise. And I'm just seeing if... Oh, by the way, in the offseason, Vlad got traded to the Rays. I saw that. Oh, Peralta made the All-Star team. Okay. Hitting 252 with no home runs. 303 on base. 616 OPS. WAR of negative 1.1. 2 All-Stars. Who's this dude? Tovar? Wow. Bo Bichette. Oops. And I want to see, did our right fielder make it? Nope. Let's see how he's doing now. How is Ken doing? 209 with 9 home runs. And I guess real quick before we go any further, just Jimenez's potential has not gone up. And I'll see if our left fielder, Samuel's potential has gone up. It hasn't gone down either. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see how those players performed. And then we'll do one more draft. All right, year 2 is in the books. We won 23 games. Improvement. We gave up over 1,000 runs. Let's see how our players did. So Peralta hit at 264, 3 home runs, 21 stolen bases. Not awful. OPS of 670. I mean, 21 stolen bases with the 264 average. I mean, you can kind of turn that into something good. Hernandez only hit 10 home runs. His power versus left went down, but his power versus right went up. So they kind of like evened out. Fielding still good. Now he hit 209, 10 home runs. His WAR was -2, so negative players. Wow. Josh Lester hit 22 home runs. I don't care about this guy. It's just kind of funny that he did. Zarate finished with a 4.87 ERA and only pitched 92 innings because he kept getting hurt. But that's not terrible. Gindel did struggle. And let's take a look. I don't think we got any awards. JD Martinez in conform. Okay, yeah, we didn't get any awards. Top prospects. I don't think our guys will show up on it because they are in A-ball. But we'll see if we see that Seattle Mariners logo on this. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think they will. I'm pretty sure you can't show up when you're an A-ball player. But I think next year I'll have them play Double-A. I just want to see if their potentials changed. They did not. So Leo got +3 to +5 and everything except speed. That's nice. He's still probably a year or 2 away from playing for us. And then left, Samuel's still a couple years away. I mean, I'm going to call them up when they're in like their 60s, unless we have someone who can help us more. But, yeah, that's going to be it for this. Let's see who wins the title in year 2. The Yankees defeat the Cubs, so that stinks for me as a Red Sox fan. But, yeah, I think now what I'm going to do, I'll do the offseason. There's really not much to it. And then we'll do one more draft, having the number 1 pick. All right, so here we are, year 3, the lineup. So I have Higgins, the second baseman we drafted, leading off. Peralta's at third. The number 1 pick, I'm going to have him just play in the majors. Alberto Lopez batting third. Lauren Wright, the catcher we took, batting fourth. Ken Hernandez, that right fielder, batting fifth. That's it that we have for anyone else. Now, there is that third baseman that we drafted. I don't know where he is. I was looking at him. The one thing that's interesting about him, he has, I'll just show you here, he has a secondary position of first. So in theory, I could put him at first, but I'm going to let him play in the minors. Where is he? He's an A-ball. So he does have first and second. I'm going to let him play just in the minors. And then pitching, we have 4 starters now. We have Gindel, Zarate, both in the high 60s, Cabrera and Cervantes, who we drafted last year, just to fill out the rotation. And then that's it. So we are going to have the number 1 pick again. I will see you guys at the draft. Hopefully we can stay healthy. The young guys play all right, and we hit a home run in the draft. All right, we're at the draft. We're 12-50 is our team. Let's see how the lineup's doing. Higgins is in 250, 4 home runs, 304 on base, 17 stolen bases. Hasn't been caught yet. He has a WAR of -0.1. All right, Peralta at 250, 5 home runs, already more than last year. On base is basically the same. Slugging's up a bunch. His WAR is .7, positive WAR. All right. Lopez in 254, 5 home runs. He's improving. 318 on base, 373 slugging. Also has 13 stolen bases. His WAR is .7. Lauren Wright at catcher. He has 253 average, 3 home runs, 618 OPS. Not that good at catcher. WAR of -0.4. Hernandez in 229 only. 6 home runs. OPS is like 70 points higher, and his WAR is only -0.1. So, the hitters aren't awful. Gendel hasn't pitched great. Zarate, again, his ERA is in the 4s, so that's good. Cabrera's 5.5, Cervantes 6.39. So that's it for our starters. I just called up, by the way. I forgot to call up the guys from... I forgot. I was thinking about doing it. I left him in the minor in A-ball. I just called up Jimenez and Samuel to AA. So we're going to give them a chance to play there. If we take a look at top prospects, I wonder if they're going to show up on it now or if you have to wait a few days. But we are at the draft, so I'll just see. Are they on this? Like I said, it may take like a day or two for them to pop up on it. By the end of the season, they probably will. But let's see what's available in the draft. We have the number 1 pick. And, again, not many. There is a second baseman, Jacob Kramer. Big-time power. Can also play second, third, and short. Doesn't have the best arm, but the fielding's not bad. He could play third or short. Power at second base is nice. There's a starter who's 21 who's a project. Don't love that. A closer. I'm not going to waste it on a closer. There is a starter, Miguel Chavez. I'm probably going to take him. Great stamina. Walks per 9 we know is super important. Hits per 9 is also super important. He matches those. He's only 22. He can be ready next year. There's a third baseman who's 22 as a project and a closer. So it's really between Chavez and Kramer. I'm going to take the starter in Miguel Chavez. He is 22. They're both 22. But I think he has a better chance of being great. Kramer's probably the second best player. So let's get to the draft. And, so we're going to take Chavez. And I bet you Kramer goes 2. No, he went 4 to Arizona. We'll see if we made the right pick. I didn't check to see if any extra picks. Probably not. Competitive balance. And that was basically a full draft, and we didn't get a full round. We didn't get a single pick in it. Sweet. Round 2. Let's see. We have no relievers. But there's a lot of starters available. I just went at him. He has great walks per 9. I want to see what else. There's so many starters. Ooh, there's another catcher. We have a lot. High injury risk. He's really more of a DH. A reliever. I mean, these are 75 potentials. I'm just seeing if anyone could help us immediately. Not really. I'm going to take some of these 80s, I guess. Just starters. Don't love him. I don't want to take a project if we don't need to. This guy's 24. That's the only thing about him. Nova. All right. He is 24 as well, but 80 walks per 9. That's pretty good. Overall, it's a 65 on the 2080 scale. This guy's only 22. I'm going to take Murillo because he is 2 years younger. Nova is the next guy I want. I'll see if he's available, and if not, which team took him. I haven't seen his name pop up yet. I think he's still available. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Johan Nova. So, all right, we got a couple. We have 3 stars in this draft. So, I mean, I guess we can move some stars that we currently have that we've drafted. We can move them to the bullpen. If we need to. Competitive balance, these are full rounds we're just missing out on players to take. There's a left field only potential 70, but he can hit. I'm probably going to take him, and it's just kind of like, you know what? He's not going to be the greatest potential, but he should be a contributor right now, at least give us a body. We really don't have many. Round 5, one guy who has the potential of 80 left. Could have 80 hits and walks. I got to take a chance on that in Salazar. I'm just kind of annoyed. We didn't get any of these extra picks. Literally, it was only 5 rounds. I missed it on a draft pick. So, let's see how we did in the draft. It was a good draft. It was only 5 picks. Chavez has 93 potential. Great hits. Great walks per 9. This guy's going to be a stud. 73 overall. I hope we have a great year next year. Murillo, 84 potential. That's good. Not the worst walks per 9 or hits per 9. Great stamina. Nova, another guy we wanted, 80 walks per 9. He might be more of a reliever, given his only 70 stamina, but that's okay. Odell Luke has 78 potential, which is actually higher than I thought. You see, the bat's not awful. He'll play for us next year. And our last pick, Salazar, has 86 potential. Great hits and walks per 9. Again, probably a reliever with that low stamina, but a good reliever. That wasn't a bad draft. Question is, look at like Oakland, all these picks, and they whiffed on all of them. Did we miss out on anyone? We had the number 1 pick. Was there like a 99 that we passed on, and I'm going to get pissed off? So the guy that we like, Kramer, I like him, but I like the starter a lot more. So that was the right pick. So far, I have not seen anyone that has me shaking my head. Yeah, we took the best player, I think. Again, not the strongest draft, but he has the right per 9s to make us really good. So I was going to check one more thing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sim a couple days, and then I'll go to the All-Star break, and then we'll see where we're at. But, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in these drafts. I think we've taken the best guys that we've cut. Like, I'm not upset with the guys we have taken. I'm just upset that there wasn't the best talent pool to draft from. But it is what it is. You can't control that. It just makes it a little bit harder. But I'm curious to see who's going to make the All-Star team for us. And then we'll see where we're at with top prospects. We'll finish the year, and then that will be episode 1. This has been a longer one for me to record, but shouldn't be too long for you guys to watch. Hopefully this video is not crazy long. But yeah, let's see who made the All-Star team for us. No starters. No relievers. I don't think any closers. Who made it? Lopez, all right. Hitting 238, 6 home runs, 18 stolen bases, WAR .3, and no one else. So let me finish the year. Oh, let's take a look. Top prospects. Do we have any Mariners on this? That's what I want to see. Probably one, I would hope. Or not. All right, cool. Well, let me finish off the season. We'll see where we're at. Hopefully we're going to have the number 1 pick again next year, and then we'll go from there. Year 3's in the books. We actually had a solid year, 38 wins. Not too bad. Just make sure we have the number 1 pick. We clearly will. Let's see how the lineup did. So Higgins ended up hitting 258, 10 home runs, stole 25 bags, OPS of over 700, a WAR of 1.4. Pretty good for a rookie. Didn't improve in potential, but a pretty good player. Peralta hit 241 with 8 home runs. He's now 69 overall. That's nice. 23 stolen bases as well. He had a WAR of 1. All right. Right. They moved. There was just some injuries at the end of the year, so they just moved some stuff around. He ended up hitting 249. Increase in power a lot, especially plus 11 to power versus left. 249, 9 home runs. He had a WAR of negative 1.2. Lopez, he's a 69 overall. Well, that's nice. Still that 8 potential. That didn't change. He hit 255, 13 home runs, 33 stolen bases. WAR of 1.2. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. No, we're missing one guy. Oh, here he is. Hernandez. Power versus left went up 10 to 73. Hit 15 home runs. OPS of 681. A WAR of 0.6. So there's some players there, at least. Let's take a look at the rotation. I don't know why it's only 4, but Gindel had a 5.52 ERA, so it was about a run better. Pitched 20 more innings. All right. Zarate, a 4.75 ERA. He actually was able to pitch 170 innings this year. ERA was slightly better. Cabrera, a 5.96. Cervantes, a 6.53. I'm not sure if they're like players long term. They're just bodies. And let's take a look at top prospects. Let's see. Let's find that Mariners logo on this list now. I'm hoping it's on this list. I'd be kind of disappointed that both those guys we drafted are not on the list. And Jimenez, who's continuing to improve. He's now a 61 overall. And then, where is this other third baseman? Redding. Did he improve? Not really didn't improve that much. How about Samuel? 59 overall. He's still a ways away. He has that great speed, which is nice. But all in all, not the worst year. I just want to see JD Martinez, of course, wins that. Did we get Rookie of the Year? We did not. Andrew Vaughn got it. Makes sense. I don't think we got any awards. So, but yeah, the first 3 years are done. If you guys want more of these, just drop a like. Subscribe if you are new. We'll see who wins the World Series. Hope it's my Red Sox and it's the Angels. So, I will see you guys in the next one. My goal for the next episode continue just to hit on the draft picks. Try to get to like 50 or 60 wins in a season. But I'll see you there, boys. Take it easy. Peace.